Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am your cruise director on the magical mystery tour that is this channel. Today we have the new Makeup by Mario palette. Thankfully we didn't have to wait as long as what we did in Australia for the previous one. So I'm going to create a look and give some thoughts on it. Before we get to that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads, and if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's go check it out. Okay, so glasses on for the technical part. We have the new Ethereal Eyes Moonlight palette. So this has, bear with me, 12 universal neutral shades with 4 finishes. So we have 4 unique finishes, including the iconic glossy shimmers, new suede satins, suede mattes, and natural metallics. It is limited edition. Glossy shimmers, a first of its kind formula, are infused with pearls to impart a reflective wet-like shine on lids. New suede satins offer a smooth suede texture with a demi silky sheen that provides subtle luminosity. Can't even read. Suede mattes offer enhanced grip for richer colour. Natural metallics feature micronized pigments for, it just says for matte, so clearly they have messed up with what they were writing there. Now bear with me because my original Ethereal Eyes is looking a bit knocked about in the finishes. This is the 2 different products, so obviously a lot warmer and a lot cooler toned. So you can see, like, it's got some dents in there. It's a beautiful palette. Oh, I don't know whether to swatch because we might just get to a look. There are plenty of videos that are out there where people do swatches. I might even do a swatch party over on Instagram because it's been a little while since I have done one of them. So if you don't follow me over on Instagram, same handle, Teresa Madelyne. Sometimes we do a sip and swatch, and I think that I will do that for this. So going into the lightest matte shade to start. And I mean, that is essentially the same shade as my MAC Paint Pot Soft Ochre in all reality. So we're not going to see any real difference. It's like it's setting it, to be quite honest. But it gives us a bit of a base in which to build upon. I wouldn't expect to see anything there. Here's the thing. We can go more browns or we can go more greys. So we might go into this one here, which is the shade EM3, I think. Oops. Tucking it in. And this is our transition, blending it around. See how we go. What I really like about the Mario palette is you really don't have to think too much about it. I will say that. And you can be pretty much guaranteed of coming up with a good look most times. Most times? All times. It's a palette that I reach for, like I said. If I want to have options, if I want to have a day look and I want to have a night look, in the day, normally, like if I was traveling with the Ethereal Mattes, the first one, when I travel with that, I tend to stick to the matte side, maybe the tiniest bit of shimmer during the day, and then I can really amp it up of a night time. So that is blending out. I'm just going to go over it with that first one. So while you think it doesn't do anything, it actually does help with the blend. I do have to, I'm working a little bit harder today only because I'm right at the end of my matte paint pot and I think I need to open a new one because quite essentially, whilst there's still a little bit in there, I think it's pretty much expired now, so I'm starting to have a few issues, and I don't think that that is necessarily the eyeshadows that I'm using. Going in with this grey now, tapping that off, and just tucking. I don't want to be too dark today, and I always say that, you know, I end up intense. So just really tucking that into my hood and working it. So again, today I am filming from this new little spot, and when I say it's an alcove, like my arms are bent like that. It's a tiny space, but we work with what we've got, don't we? It's a really nice cool tone and neutral. Now, I could quite essentially be done with that bit of shimmer on the lid, continue that colour under the eyes, but of course, because I want to show you as much as I can, I'm going to go in. This is a bit of a metallic. Just going to tap that to give it a little bit more depth at the outer corner. I'm really going to have to set up a filming bag because not all my makeup's around me, not all of my stuff. So I need to have a little basket that has all the stuff that I require in it, like my brush cleaners and that, because they're still in that room. Okay, blending that. You could really intensify that with that darker grey. Now, I'm using a navy blue eyeliner because it'd be really remiss of me not to go in with that blue, hey? You know, I don't even have my big magnifying mirror set up here at the moment. That's going to have to change because I can't see anything. Oh. Okay, so going in with that blue. Now, you could use this to make a really gorgeous halo eye. I've accidentally stabbed into the black. Just grabbing, I've got this little magnifying mirror because I need to see what I'm doing. Just stamping that right along the lash line, and we will blend that out in a second. So grabbing a little fluffy brush now and back into that blue, tapping it off. You know, I don't normally pull these off. I may need to. And going under the eye to smoke it out. See, I said I wasn't going to go too intense, but we have brought that blue in, so that's exactly what it's doing now. Okay, so I've peeled that off now because this lady is blind and I want to see what I am doing. If you can hear a noise, I don't know what's going on. Something is happening outside my house at the moment. Of course it is. Of course there's workmen making noises out there. Thanks. Okay, clean brush now. This has just got a little bit of peach happening on it, but just buffing out underneath the eye a bit further. Actually, I'll go into, I didn't use that colour, I'll go into that just to bring it along under the eye to help smoking that out. Now you could make that super, super blue should you wish. I think the blue eyeliner really helps with that. So on top of the eye, hold on, before we do that, let's just check your blend. So what have we used? We've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the 8 mattes. So we're doing okay. These shimmers, ooh. Yeah, far out. Didn't bring a cloth with me. On the back of the t-shirt it is. Okay, so going in with the darker shimmer, we're going to use that on the, just on the outer corner. Again, just so that we can use as many of the shades. Now, whilst you can apply with a brush, the shimmers I highly, highly recommend using your fingers. You just get a better finish with them. Okay, going into this shade here, across the center of the lid. That really lightens it up. Can you see that? That's got beautiful dimension. Okay, and in with this one here. Oh yeah. This is nice. They just catch the light. So beautifully. Now on the inner corner, let's see, and because I have not used this white one, so I've just loaded up a brush. I'm just going to give the brush a bit of a spray because we want it to have a bit of payoff, which that helps with. Just on the, oh yeah, on the inner corner, look at that. Just making sure everything is blended now, just going back and just it's a very cool tone look, so I'm not mad at it. I'm just going to do my mascara, fix my hair up, and I'll be right. Okay, so this is the final look. As you can see, I used most of the shades. Just comparing the two. Obviously, first use, as I said, I could have used essentially 2 shadows, bit of shimmer, and been done with it. And that's one of the things that I love about these palettes. If you like warm, obviously the original. If you like cool tones, a lot of people returned this, not because of the quality, but because it was much warmer than what they thought. So if you like cool tones, then that may be for you. What is great about these palettes is you can just dip into the mattes for everyday wear, add a bit of shimmer, amp it up. I didn't use this darker brown and I didn't use the black. Black, perfect for lining, perfect if you want to do a smoky eye. To have that with that over it would be great. And look, down the track I may even do a 5 looks. But do I like it? Yeah, I really do. It was really easy to work with, and what I love about the Mario palettes is I just don't have to think about what I'm doing with it. It's really hard to create a terrible look. They always just look lovely. So it just comes down to what is your colour story preference, warm or cool tone. Again, just to have a look at the shimmers on that. Really nice. I am going to do a swatch and sip with this. So, and what I normally do when I do a swatch and sip is I will create another look. So that'll be over on Instagram. Keep an eye out for it. If you don't follow me, as I said, Teresa Madeline over on Instagram, go check it out. Keep an eye out. We do swatch and sips, and I will announce it before I do it. I don't just go live not having let you know. Until next time, my friends, don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends. Come along, check it out. Jump on this one if you want a little bit of pow with your mats. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.